Well, what led me to where I am right now is kind of a circuitous journey. I finished medical school more years ago than I'd like to recount, and I was in the Army, in the Armed Forces actually, for a period of time as a medical officer. And finishing that, I went and did specialty training in emergency medicine and worked for 20 years as an emergency physician and trauma team leader. That touches on forensics quite a bit because sadly many of the people I treated were injured, or sometimes through intentional violence, sometimes through accident. And I started to do a lot of work in forensics, and in particular became an investigating coroner, work that I found really meaningful as a part-time enterprise. I was also very involved in leadership positions in hospitals, so when an opportunity arose to become a supervising coroner, I took it. And so since 2003 I've been doing this full-time, first as a regional supervising coroner and then since 2008 as chief coroner. I knew that I wanted to be a physician, and I was always oriented towards the sciences, and grew up in a household where both my parents were doctors, so it was kind of the cliched family business almost. I think mostly because I had a good sense of what the medical life entailed, but I didn't think I was going to end up here, that's for sure. I also remember having to study accidents, which to me was maybe one of the genesis of my interest in forensics, because aviation accidents for many, many years have been studied in great detail, and a lot has been learned. It's why aviation is one of the safest activities that there is. It's very, very safe, despite the occasional horrific accident or crash. So I found that very exciting as well.